Hello, Courtney.
This is
How are you?
so exciting.
I know. Listen, we're not in our office, but
No,
here we are in front of all these people, and we're going to teach. It's exciting.
so exciting. Yes, I just want to start by introducing myself. So I'm Courtney Brooks. I work in Dr. Rose's practice. Crazy enough, this year will be 9 years. That's so insane to me. I was kind of, stalking Dr. Rose a little bit, which is how I got the job. I was living in Boston. I would take the Chinatown bus to New York on Saturday morning and bring my resume around, and I really wanted to work with Dr. Rose. So I brought it in a few times. They weren't hiring. I worked for another doctor, and then I finally went back and was like, can you hire me? And you needed someone. And so I started right away. And funny enough, Dr. Rose said he did the same thing when he was trying to get one of his research grants. So
true.
Process. Since then, we've been working, seeing patients together side by side for years. And Dr. Rose, we're so lucky to have you doing this today. You've seen over 100,000 patients in your practice, over 25 in private practice. So thank you so much for taking this time.
It's so great. I'm so excited. What we're going to do, let me just tell you what the plan is. So you're out there now and you're looking for help with your complexion problems. This is an acne workshop. It's a seminar. We're going to teach, okay? And we're going to show you some slides to start. And they're medical student slides. These are actually slides we show students in training. So they're hardcore. We actually show these slides for doctors who aren't dermatologists, who are not experts. They're doctors, but they're not dermatologists. So we use slides that are pretty intense. Here's what's in it for you. What we're going to do is we're going to explain how you're going to treat your acne. And then we're going to break it down to more specific things that everyone has, because people have acne with some hyperpigmentation, some brown discoloration. We're going to teach you how to use products. I'm going to show you some stuff. That's going to be for you. You might have acne plus some redness. We're going to show you that. We're going to target large pores if that's your problem. Some people have scars. There are things you can do for scars. Laser for scarring is what we do in the practice. That's Courtney's expertise. We've got tons of lasers, but the point is we have the expertise and the knowledge. That's what makes us a dermatology brand. And we're now going to teach you stuff, because the more you know, the better you're going to be able to select how to navigate all those products to work for you. Okay. We're going to get you better. Okay. This is our promise. Okay.
So the goal today, we're going to kind of show you the way different types of acne looks, where they come from, and exactly how to figure out what you are dealing with and the best way to treat it. So we're going to start with some slides. Before we do, I just want to remind you, there will be a code through this, webinar, so you can use it on the DG Skincare website. It's going to be selfcare15. I know it is also Sephora VIB, so you can get a discount from there, but there will be a discount specifically for this webinar as well.
Exciting.
Okay, so let's go to the slides.
Okay, sure. Okay, folks, this is not necessarily how severe you might be, okay? But the first thing you have to know is that all acne, regardless of the type, it all starts with a blocked pore. Hear me loud and clear. You may not see the blocked pore. You may not have blackheads per se, but everything starts with a blocked pore. So the next slide, take a look, is going to show you, look at the top slide. You actually see those are blackheads. Those are classic blocked pores. You may have more than that, or you may just have this, but understand that acne is a progression. Acne starts with a little tiny blockage, a blocked pore that you see. The next thing that happens, it goes to the lower photo, which is now you start to see whiteheads. What's the difference? The difference is that behind that blocked pore, bacteria settles in, right? Look at the next slide. So sometimes if you look at the photograph on the top photograph, you can see that there's redness. Now that's the next step. After you get some bacteria, you get inflammation. Blocked pore, step 1. Step 2, bacteria. Step 3, redness from inflammation and swelling. Look at the other photos. You can actually see there's redness there. There's whiteheads there. There's infection there. What you don't see here is this has already gone beyond just that blocked pore stage. But you got to know, what do you have? Look at these slides. Get a pen and paper out. I really encourage you to take notes, because it's going to be helpful later. What do you see in your skin as you sit here listening to this? Let's look at the next slide. Then there's different types of acne. T-zone acne across the forehead and down the nose. That's where the skin has the most number of oil glands, and some people break out just in the T-zone. Is this you? Let's look at the next slide. How about hormonal acne? So many women have breakouts. It may not be this severe, or it could be even more severe, but notice where it is. It's on the jawline. We'll go into explanations later, but this is another type. This is more diffuse. This could be cystic, right? Not just the T-zone, not just the jawline, all over the face. And they could be thick. They could be tender. They could be red. These are more advanced types of breakouts. Okay, so look at your skin as we talk and answer the following questions for yourself. Let me see the next slide. Which one is you? Take a look at these different severities, right? This, remember, folks, this is not for the common person. We're going beyond that. We're teaching you. These are slides for medical students. These are slides for doctors who want to know more about dermatology because they're doctors, but they're not dermatologists. And I teach them with these slides. Look at the scarring at the most severe. The one thing I want you to know about scarring, they can occur anywhere. You can have it. You can have one or two or a bunch. What's the most important thing? The skin looks indented. Okay. Next slide. This is a key thing. Notice how after the breakouts are long gone, right? In this case, this is severe acne because there's scarring. Even in the lower slide, no acne, but the scars live on. We're going to show you how to help every single one of these things, how to treat your breakouts, how to prevent the breakouts, and then how to add serums, how to add different products specifically for your issues above and beyond your breakouts, the redness, the scars, the discolorations, and the pores. Let's take a look at the next slide, and we could be
That's it.
done. Right. Okay. So that's the beginning, right? The most important lesson to take home right now is what's the first step in everybody's breakouts, regardless of what type it is and what's severe, a blocked pore. The thing we're going to show you that we're going to teach you that you need to do is start to decongest your pores. And we're going to start with the most powerful product we have. Let's go. Courtney.
Yes, we're going to start with cleanser, but I do want to remind everyone that this is being recorded. So he did mention to write down some stuff, take some notes, because this information is so important, but we will be emailing this out afterwards just in case you mixed anything.
And is it going to be on YouTube after this?
Yeah, you can find it on the Dennis Gross Skincare YouTube channel.
Okay, in full length. Good.
So we're going to start with cleanser. Okay, so Dr. Rose has two cleansers in his line. Both are totally gentle. They're meant to clean your skin, degrease your skin, can also remove your makeup while it's soap-free and sulfate-free. So Dr. Rose, do you have any recommendations on how to choose which is best?
It's really simple. There's two different bottles. You hold them up to the camera. I'm going to tell you briefly what this is. Ask yourself, do I like a creamy cleanser or do I like a foam cleanser? This is our creamy cleanser. This is our foam cleanser. All of our cleansers are going to be phenomenal for your breakouts and for your skin type. If you have dry and flaky skin, you might want to go with the creamy. But if you don't have any issues with that, go with that other one. This is our cleanser that's called Pore Perfecting Cleanser. We just said Pore Perfecting. It's a foaming cleanser. One pump is all you need. This, I believe, in a cleanser that's going to deeply clean. It's going to take off your makeup, even your eye makeup. It's ophthalmology tested. Go for it. And it has built-in toners. You don't need a toner. The most important thing from cleansing, you get deep cleaning. Lots of people like 2-step, 3-step cleansing. If you like to do that, it's great. Actually, you can use our creamy cleanser first and then the foaming cleanser if you want a 2-step cleanse. But none of these cleansers are going to overstrip your skin. So many people out there already have some redness and sensitivity from acne medications. Their skin is over-scrubbed. Their skin is overstripped. What does that mean? Your skin is out of balance. These will bring your skin back to balance, and that's so important as we go through this discussion with you, because if your skin is out of balance, if it's red, dry, flaky, all the products will not work because you have to use skin that's normal to start and maintain your skin being in balance. That's one of the key things as a dermatologist, I will tell you. We always get that done with our products, and it's the best thing for your skin to get your best results.
So, Dr. Rose, Julie just asked us about using both of these cleansers, which you prefer, if you're using any topical prescriptions. And while we do that, I'm actually going to put the steamer on while I have the cleanser on. So if you can answer her question.
So, Julie, here's the thing. It's very simple. If you have if you have basically skin that's not dry and not scaly and not flaky, then you can use the Pore Perfecting Cleanser. That's my first choice for all of you watching with acne. The guy in the pump, the Alpha Beta Pore Perfecting Cleanser. The creamy cleanser is great if you have more sensitive skin. In my practice, we're now doing a steamer. This is a portable steamer, 9 minutes. You can give yourself an incredible steaming treatment. Courtney's our esthetician. She is the chief esthetician in my practice. Courtney, tell us, why do you do steaming? Why do so many patients come in for facials?
I think when treating acne, it's so important to start with the steam because we start liquefying that blockage in your pores. So just like you were saying earlier, every breakout, no matter if it's hormonal, product-induced, stress-induced, all of that comes from that blocked pore. So by steaming at home and steaming professionally, we're starting to liquefy what's in there to help clean it out, to make it look better, flatten it, smooth it, and make it look less angry.
And if you hold up the steamer, I want to show you how this device is something that's going to, is the steam coming out? I don't really see the steam. Okay. This is a lot of people say, why can't I just put my head under a pot of boiling water? Because that's going to be too hot and too much pressure. This is a designed steamer that is modeled after the professional steamers we use in our practice. If you look at the pressure, it comes out in a steady force, but not too hard. The temperature is calibrated. It's nice and warm, but not too hot because that can cause redness and even break capillaries. So steaming is a really great way to start to clear your pores, open your pores, decongest your pores. The word we talk about over and over is pores. Whether you have the whiteheads, whether you have the cysts, the pustules, the redness, the scars, this is a way to treat your acne from in all fronts, regardless of what type you have. A natural way, and it's designed to work on all skin types.
I think that's a good point, Dr. Rose, because generally speaking, I tend to get red pretty easy. I get flush. I have some minor rosacea situations. The deeper cleanser, the Pore Perfecting Cleanser, does not irritate me at all, and the heat from the steam doesn't either.
Right. And so the steamer is phenomenal. It's just such a great product. Okay, so we talked about the steamer.
Okay, so I'm removing any excess cleanser. You can see it's still taking off a little bit of the makeup I had on prior to. And now we're going to get into Dr. Rose's #1 cult favorite, Face Wear Pro.
Yeah, amazing.
So we use an LED panel in our practice on tons of patients all day long. We're talking anti-aging patients, people that are dealing with hair loss, people that are dealing with acne and acne prevention. Dr. Rose formulated an at-home LED device for you to use at home to treat your acne, to stimulate collagen, to treat acne scars, and help anti-aging prevention.
Right. And here it is. This is what you've probably seen all over the place. Celebrities are using it. People are writing about it. It's getting so popular all around the world. This is an LED device that's a medical device, okay, approved by the Food and Drug Administration, the U.S. government, and it has 3 different settings. If you look at the first one, Courtney, let's show them the red setting. Yeah. The red lights in here are going to do if you have any redness in your breakouts, this is going to help the redness. It's going to help flatten the acne bumps. I know all of you guys really wish that the bumpy stuff can come down. This helps the inflammation. It helps the redness. It helps them flatten out. The second button you push is the blue light. It's a violet blue color. And this is going to kill the acne that we know is involved in causing acne. Just like you have some people, you've heard the word strep throat. Strep means it's the bacteria. Acne also has a particular type of bacteria. After you get that blockage, you got to kill the bacteria. That's what the blue light does. Okay. Now, if you have, and then what's amazing is that if you have an issue with scars and you need more collagen, and we're going to talk about this because what happens with scars is that the skin looks indented. Remember we showed you that slide? The acne scar is indented because the acne was so intense, the skin actually caved in because those collagen fibers were destroyed. This mask, this LED medical device, builds back your own collagen that works on scars. So it's an incredible device. You wear it just like Courtney's doing it. You put it flush against your skin, okay? And then you push the button once for red, twice for blue, and 3 times for both. And here's the great thing. People think, oh, am I going to get as much red and get much blue as I use if I use both? Definitely, that's one of the most important features that is a breakthrough with this product. It's the intensity. It's a medical device that will work on breakouts, redness, and it's something you got to use on if you have scars and active acne. Your acne clears up, you stay on it. I need to make one point really clear, and then Courtney's going to talk more. You got to use this. If you don't use it every single day, it's just 3 minutes. You're going to see results if you do, but you got to be on board with not like saying, oh, I used it a couple days ago, I forgot. The skin needs it every day.
So a few things to remember, this is an FDA cleared device, right? This is a medical device. This is totally safe. Some of the good takeaways, you can use it on your face, but also don't forget, flip it upside down and use it on your neck. I have to say I have a little bit of a hormonal breakout on my jawline. I've been doing this every night. It looks much better and I have not picked at it at all, I promise.
Right.
Another great thing is this can be shared throughout a household. If your kids are starting to have some teenage breakouts, they can maybe benefit from the blue setting, whereas your mom or your dad might want to use it for some fine lines and wrinkle prevention. You can treat for acne scarring. So it's really a multi-use, multifaceted device.
And it's safe for the eyes, okay? You don't need goggles with this. When we talked about the food, I had to present this to the government, to the United States government agency, the Food and Drug Administration, who cleared it for everything we're saying. And by the way, I couldn't make the claim about building collagen to work on things like scars or work on fine lines and wrinkles unless we proved that it works on building back those collagen fibers, those things that make your skin nice and firm and make it smooth. You don't need goggles, okay? It's safe for the eyes. The bulbs are not near the eyes. And when you put it flat against the skin, the light does not get into your eyes. So don't worry. It's a fantastic, safe product. It is a breakthrough. LED is one of the most common, popular treatments in my practice. So is steaming. So now we have 2 devices that bring this to your home. They're medical devices that allow you to start treatments. People can't get into the practice. You can't see your esthetician. You can't see your dermatologist. I know that. But even if you could, doing something every day that you know helps your acne, tremendous benefit to you, okay? It's just about knowing what you need, and then you need to start to treat acne at its source, and that's where we're going to go next.
Dr. Rose, I just got a great question. Good. So someone was asking about that forehead acne, and I've heard you mention before about hair products and the hairline. What is all that about?
I'll tell you, it's a really important point, Courtney. If you have lots of breakouts on your forehead, I would suspect do not use hair products that have a lot of oil in it, okay? People who have particularly just breakouts here and they look good here, I have been treating over 100,000 patients in my life, okay? I'm a career dermatologist and skincare expert. This is what I do. I have seen people using greasy hair products that they think stays on their hair. Doesn't work that way. It melts, comes down and accumulates into the pores and blocks them on the forehead. You're going to use, I'm going to show you, you need oil-free moisturizers if you have acne, but you also need oil-free hair products, especially if it gets onto your forehead as it does. And sometimes if you put in like even leave-in hair conditioners that have oil in it and you sleep on your hair, you can break out too. Oil-free is a key thing to look for in your hair products, folks.
And just before we move on from the face wear, another great question, if they're on prescription oral or topical medications, including something like Accutane, what is the safety level? I know we do it at work, but what is your call out?
Great idea to use the Face Wear Pro, because this is going to help. Lots of times I know you're seeing redness. Sometimes acne medications can be harsh. You guys love to overdo it. I know, get it. I get that. Try not to put in too much. But if you're starting to see redness and dryness, and this is a great way, this is a great addition. It's a whole nother level of treatment, okay? There are receptors in the skin that LED works on. It's like the gateway. This is how LED works. It works in a completely different way, and it adds to the benefits your skin's getting from your acne medications, from your oral medications, from all the other products we're going to show you. It's a completely different thing, a great thing if you're on acne medications.
Okay, next up, our favorite.
Yeah. Hello.
Favorite. This is the like can't live without product. I mean, people would like go out in the middle of a desert in the middle of the night to get their peels. So, Dr. Rose, there are 3 versions of your peel.
Right.
How do you choose? How do I know which one to use?
Okay, so you're showing all 3 varieties. Okay, let's start with the blue guy. Okay. If this is the gentle version, okay, it's the one with the blue tab on it. If your skin is dry, if your skin is red, and you're not used to, and you haven't done at-home peels, and don't let that word peel scare you, we're going to talk about and teach you why. This is an incredible opportunity to help your skin look better. It's our signature product. It's been around for decades. This is a global phenomenon where people love this, and we have one for all skin types. The blue one is gentle. So if you have a little bit of issue with dryness and sensitivity, go with the blue. I want to go to the red one. Let's just go to the, because the other extreme is extra strength, right? So many people with acne are using this guy because it's the extra strength peel. Don't worry about redness. Don't worry about dryness. If your skin is acneic, if your skin is oily, if you got lots of blackheads, extra strength, it's going to help you tremendously, and it's not going to throw your skin off balance. I gave you that word, right? Balance means no redness, no dryness. That's why Dr. Dennis Gross Skincare Dermatology, these are products that are designed to keep your skin in balance and work great. So you can use the extra strength. Then if you're somewhere in between, like you have combo skin and normal to dry skin, the orange guy, the universal, you can't go wrong with this. Just use it as we're about to show you.
Okay, and again, just a reminder, I have pretty sensitive skin and I'm fine with the extra strength. It's all about, like Dr. Rose said, keeping that balance, maintaining the right hydration levels, not overdoing it, all of that. But all of these are safe to be used every single day.
That's right.
So I'm going to open up step 1. It's going to open up just like this, and I'm going to take it all over my face, my neck, and my décolleté. Dr. Gross, what do you do in the office that is similar to this? Like, where did this 2-step process come from?
You bet. This is the key point. The first thing you got to remember is that all peels done by doctors and dermatologists and in spas and mediclinics by professionals, 2 steps. There's no such thing as a real 1-step peel. That's just a strong exfoliator. The first step that Courtney's putting on contains a blend of alpha hydroxy acids and beta hydroxy acids, glycolic and lactic and citric and malic, and we mixed and matched, and salicylic acid. We mixed and matched all these different acids, and the reason it's gentle is because it's not like one of those acids is super strong. It's a blend, a little bit of each of those, which add up to a nice, strong product for you. But by doing the blend, that's the key dermatologic difference. It's going to keep your skin in balance. It's going to help get rid of that top layer of dead, dull skin. It's going to get into your pores and decongest your pores. The holy grail of acne, we talked about this. You show your slides. We're building on concepts we've already taught. That blockage, this is a global way to decongest your pores. That's the first step. You leave it on, you wait 2 minutes, and then you're going to do the second step. Courtney, let's talk about what you do in the office and when you do patients, you're always doing 2 steps. How do you do it?
So in the practice, the version that we use on patients, which I would say it's our #1 treatment that we do. I can do it before a laser. I can do it after a facial. Some people will come and do their body checks, and it's like their treat while they're there to do something fun for their skin. So it's something that, I've seen patients that Dr. Gross has seen for close to 30 years who've had a professional peel every month for 25 years. Their skin looks amazing.
Right.
So just like mirroring this process, we put the professional acids on the skin, and I wait. I ask them, how are you feeling? Is there a tingle? Which is totally normal, even with the at-home. We're seeing how their skin's feeling. We're giving them that 2 minutes for things to really set in and do their job. And then I go through with our professional neutralizer, or here, our enhanced at-home neutralizer.
The point is that these are products you can use at home, designed from treatments that we do in the office, which are really been guaranteed to help people look better with acne. So this is something that It's not as strong as what we do in the office, but this is something designed to be used every day. And that blockage, let me tell you something, it is deep. What you think is a blocked pore, you see on the top of your skin, the truth of the matter is it is like there's a pipeline that goes from the gland that makes it deep in the skin to that little pore that you're seeing. That pipe gets blocked. So you got to do this every single day. It's calibrated. It won't throw your skin off balance. And that's how you start to clear your skin. When your skin is clear, stay on it, and you're going to see an improvement and radiance and gorgeous skin. The second step is the key. That's what Courtney's applying now. You put on step 1, those are your acids, the blend of alpha and beta. Wait 2 minutes. That's how we do it in the office. That's what you're going to do at home. It's a treatment. The skin is responding. The pores becoming decongested. 2 minutes later, step 2 shuts off the acids, stops them, prevents this from being harsh. It's calibrated. It's planned out for you. It's so simple. But that second step turns off the acids, and then it adds soothing ingredients so that the process is really gentle but super effective. But that's where 2 steps comes in. Okay. In addition, that second step is loaded with great ingredients that gives you more hydration, oil-free, that gives you more radiance, so your skin looks immediately better. People love how their skin looks after they apply step 2, and it's going to shut off the acids to play it safe and soothe the skin. And it works on it makes those fine lines and wrinkles look better everywhere on your face too. It even can help acne scars look better. It gets the problem at its root, decongests all your pores.
So Dr. Rose, someone just made a great point. Is all of this okay to do together? Totally. All of Dr. Rose's products were formulated to work together without over drying, with keeping that balance, while helping with redness and stress, with stimulated collagen. He's thought of all of this for you. We don't have to worry about over treating.
Exactly. That's why we're doing this. We're showing you step-by-step things. If these ring true for you, these are the products for you. So if you have acne, I'm going to tell you, the must-haves if you have acne, the alpha beta peel with your skin type in mind, and we're treating for your skin type. That's what we're talking about. Then the next product. The next one is also a must-have. What is it?
It's the Pore Serum, the alpha beta pore perfecting serum. Combined this with your at-home peel is what's going to get to the base of that blockage. Just like Dr. Rose said, every base of acne starts with that blocked pore. So that's what we're treating with these.
Right. So if the monster behind acne is that blocked oil gland, it's what happens is people with breakouts make an oil that's too heavy for its own good. Instead of flowing like a liquid, it's too thick. It's a little bit more like a thicker oil. Instead of being like water, it's more like honey. And so it gets stuck. Now, I notice I'm talking about the quality. I'm not even talking about the quantity. You might have normal to dry skin. You might have combo skin. You might not have oily skin, but maybe you do. But the culprit is the oil is too heavy for its own good. That's why you get decongested, right? So you did your peel, and now you're going to do this pore serum. Here's the difference. The reason I developed this product was because pore products out there didn't understand the true nature of what causes that oil chemistry issue, that causes that oil to be too heavy for its own good. There are actually 7 different reasons people like you with acne have a problem with their pores getting blocked. The oil being too heavy, it's not just one ingredient that's going to help you. It's not just 2. I've identified the 7 reasons for along that pipeline in the gland that makes oil. Right, but then the pipeline at the beginning, the middle, the end, the opening, all those places, everyone has to be addressed to really keep your pores open, decongest your pores, and then starts to make your acne look better, okay? And keeps your skin in balance.
So this is our acne treating gold standard. Peel plus pore serum. Great.
Right.
Before we move on to our customizing treatments, I just wanted you to talk a little bit about the acne pad and how to use it if you're having some body breakouts.
So this is our strong product. This is not for your face. I know a lot of you have backne, right? Acne on your back. You could have acne on your chest, acne on your butt. You can see it that it flares up sometimes, it goes away, or sometimes they're tender and they're a nuisance. This is a one-step, oversized pad, super strong, designed for thicker skin, like the body, not for your face, okay? But if you have acne on your body anywhere, just use this pad. It is the strongest pad I have for acne for the body. The skin's thicker, right? Think about it. You have to know that's a special type of skin. So I had to create delivery systems. And that's another thing that we do as a dermatologist. Before I started dermatology, and I studied 12 years to become just a dermatologist. Okay, that's the expertise I have. Before that, I was a researcher in skin cancer and in skin. So I know about cells, I know about skin types, and then as a doctor, I evaluate and treat patients. So I have the best of both worlds. That's what makes this such a different story with the skincare products. The body skin is different. This is a pad specializing for acne because it has what's called a delivery system specifically made for the body.
Really great. And also it's funny because the texture of this pad is different. You really feel it working in as you apply it on your chest or your back, anything. So this is a great product, especially if you're dealing with those issues.
It helps so many people, really. And it's tough because lots of times, honestly, as a dermatologist, I have to put people on oral medications if they have acne on their body. It puts you in a different league. This can prevent that and has helped so many people.
Awesome. Okay, so now when we're targeting specific types of acne,
right.
Dr. Rose showed us those slides in the beginning. He showed us, this is inflamed acne. This is a scarring that's more red and irritated, or maybe it's more brown because of the way your skin healed from the breakout. So just like in the office, we will do your base peel and your base treatment and select a proper laser to treat you. Now we're going to select a proper serum to treat you.
Right.
So we have 3 serums that we're going to discuss. Dr.
Okay.
Let's talk about IPL first in treating hyperpigmentation post-acne breakouts.
Okay, so here's the thing. So again, I just want to recap something just to make sure we're all on board. Treating your acne is one thing. Now we're going on to level 2. What about you? Are you seeing acne that's red? Are you seeing acne that leaves brown spots behind? Are you seeing scars? Maybe we're just seeing regions of blocked pores. The first thing we're talking about is lots of times after the acne goes away, you have scars that are either brown or indented. And they're different. This is an important point, okay? One of the things I want you to understand in teaching this class to you is that if you have brown discoloration left over, that's pigmentation. That's when you're going to use the Ipl Serum, okay? Why don't you show them how it looks when it comes out of the bottle? This is a product that has ingredients that brightens the skin. Now, you can have brown discoloration, which is a buildup of something called melanin. Melanin is a pigment. What happens is the reason you get those brown scars is because the skin was inflamed. After the redness is gone, the redness leaves behind brown, and brown can stay on your skin for months and years. Sometimes some of you, here's good news, you have melasma, which is you have like brown patches here or brown patches here. So you have little spots where the acne was. You have patches and zones. You can use this as a spot treatment on those particular things because now you're the person who's got acne plus brown. That's going to be your regimen, okay? And what's great about the Face Wear Pro mask is it's going to help inflammation. It's going to help redness, which is going to reduce the likelihood of things that are red progressing to leaving behind the brown. So you see how knowing the progression and the biology behind acne can really help you select the products for you. And I hope we're helping you to pick the regimen that's going to work for you. This is science and medicine and clinical care brought to you with medical devices and ingredients and delivery systems by me as a dermatologist with a background in research. So just follow instructions and make your selections. Okay.
And Kenya just asked a great question. Again, we're going to do the basis, the gold standard. You're going to do your peel first, followed by your pore serum. And then we're going to go into customized specific issues after that.
And if I may, that pore serum, here's a really important tip. You never know where your next pimple's coming from, right? You don't know. All of a sudden, you can have something here or here. Whatever you see today began 2 weeks ago on average. So you want to put that pore serum everywhere to protect you and treat and prevent. The best treatment for acne when you start to get better is prevention. We can start to get you better and then keep you clear. So the pore serum goes everywhere. And you can use it twice a day. The peel is just once a day. And the order is really important. Courtney, talk about layering for them because you're an expert in this.
Yeah, of course. What I tell people when they're using products at home is we always want to think of it as thinnest to thickest because we want to make sure that your skin's able to accept all these ingredients. So it's important when we're doing these things. The peel, of course, is the thinnest. That's going to prep our skin. That's going to get our skin in a good place for all our next treatment processes. The Pore Serum, super thin. This is going to go next. It's really just super thin, so your skin can take that right away. And I have to be honest, when I use it during the day, I almost feel like it protects my pores from the makeup that I wear.
It does, absolutely. Makeup is a big deal. Your skin's looking beautiful, Courtney. Gorgeous.
Yeah,
So you're seeing the effects of the alpha beta peel. The glow is there. She decongested her pores. She started to work. If she had elevated, bumpy acne, it starts to bring that down. It's going to help the whiteheads, and then it's going to start to prevent. And then that Pore Serum is for all skin types. Notice, just like the peel has 3 different types, the Pore Serum for everybody. I made sure it tackles blocked pores, the enemy to acne, in 7 different ways in a scientific approach that is really unique. I just couldn't believe there were products that had one ingredient and said this was to make your pores look better. 7 different reasons, folks. Believe me, that's the dermatology to it.
This is key. I love this product. So then we talked about pigmentational scars and stuff like that.
IPL serum.
IPL serum. And now let's talk about redness and dryness and kind of some skin inflammation due to acne or prescriptions even.
Okay. Yeah, that's exactly it. Now, sometimes you notice in the slides we showed you that sometimes the acne is red. Okay. Huge problem. Inflamed, angry. Sometimes it's tender. If you have that component, if you have that element to your acne, that feature, here's your product. This is called the B3 Adaptive Stress Serum, okay? This is a product that's going to soothe the redness, get rid of the redness, calm your skin down, and make the redness and the bumpiness of your acne look so much better because this is a product. This is the #1 product if you have redness in your skin. Some people are naturally red. They're a little ruddy. Some people who acne gets really inflamed, and so it looks red. This is a product that first and foremost contains ingredients that are called niacinamide, vitamin B3, a brilliant vitamin. I did the research on this. It helps the red calm down. It's a brilliant antioxidant. This is loaded with antioxidants. You've heard the word free radicals. Let me tell you, free radicals are the enemy because they make your skin red. That bottle has tons of antioxidants in it. And why? Because we took superfoods and adaptogens, which are superfoods, put them in capsules, beads, liposomes they're called, and made sure that these ingredients that soothe get down into the skin and then into the skin cells. That's the way it's going to soothe your skin. We've taken the most brilliant ingredients that nature has to offer, added a touch of science, and delivered it in such a way that the redness you will see gets better quickly. I'm talking about within 30 seconds to a minute, you should start to see some redness disappearing. We couldn't believe it. We tested this. And then as you continue to use it, please do. If this is your skin type, this is your skin component, you have acne and redness, peel, Pore Serum, stress, that violet, the blue bottle, the stress serum.
I have to say, even just putting on my skin, there's something so soothing about the product. It makes me feel more hydrated. It gives me a little bit of balance in my skin, and it does help reduce some of my natural ruddiness and redness.
Absolutely. And then if you have the C+ Collagen Serum handy, I want to really talk about something because I know what's near and dear to my heart is people with scarring. I hear you. I know. Acne, look, as a dermatologist, I mentioned, I've seen over 100,000 people. Do you know how many of those were acne? I know this is a terrible condition, and I know the heartbreak that you have. I also know the heartbreak of scarring, okay? You don't have to think you're going to live with it forever. We can make it better. You have to, this is the serum. This is C+ Collagen Serum, okay? This is, if you're the person we talked about, you have breakouts, we know how to treat that. Now you're going to target your particular problem. We talked about red. We talked about the brown discoloration. Scarring, use this product. You can put it on spot treats where the scars exist. If you have regions of scarring, then you put it there, okay? And many of you know what the scar is. It's an indentation in the surface. What happens in scarring is that that acne that you saw in those slides that was red and bumpy and tender and really inflamed and infected was so violent, so severe that even after it's gone, it destroyed the fibers that keep your skin firm, and the skin caves in. That's a scar. That's the kind of scar we're talking about here. Vitamin C in this product, made special for scars, delivered in a way that for scars, helps your skin rebuild and helps your skin, stimulates your skin to build back and regrow your skin's own natural collagen production. Hear me.
Amazing.
You cannot drink collagen, guys. You can't. It doesn't work. It's a myth. You think you're going to drink collagen, it's going to get into your stomach. It's digested. It doesn't get back into your skin to help you. You got to use ingredients that build back, that stimulates your skin's own collagen production. It's possible. That's why this is used to help build back the fibers that brings your skin smoothness again. So if you have scars, now you know. This is your regimen. Choose that product, the one in the orange bottles, orange for vitamin C, but delivered in a certain way. It's not just this. Not all vitamin C products are the same. I promise you. The technology, the know-how, the skin chemistry is what we specialize in. I devoted my life to this, and I've studied this, and now I teach it and I create products. This is a product for your scars.
And Dr. Rose, Deborah asked a good question. I know we can't take collagen orally, but what do you think about taking niacinamide orally?
Niacinamide orally is okay, but it's not going to be the same thing as putting it on your skin. One of the most important things to know is you can get super strong concentrations of ingredients when put directly on your skin. Vitamin C, the same. Your body loves that. It's important. These are essential vitamins. But when you take a vitamin C pill or a niacinamide pill, it gets into your body, into 6 quarts of bloodstream, gets to all your organs, which is great. But when it finally reaches your skin, it's not in the high concentration that good skincare products will provide you instead. Direct application, high concentrations. We talked about receptors. We talked about the concentration. It's all calibrated to give your skin what it needs so it works great. Same thing with like the superfoods. Why can't you take a smoothie and just put it on your skin and say, oh, I got my kale, I got my antioxidants, I have some avocado in here, I have plum extra, because it doesn't penetrate. It doesn't get delivered. So skincare is the best way, topically applied, to get the powerful effects that these ingredients have for your skin.
Okay, and a quick recap on the serums. So everyone, gold standard to unblock your pores is peel plus pore serum. This is every day, all over, face, pores, everything. Then when we're treating more pigmentation-based breakouts or melasma or scars that are left over, maybe on a darker skin that's dealing with some post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, they're going to go after the Ipl serum.
That is the master of treating brown.
Yes. For the people that are dealing with more of that red, angry kind of breakout, maybe they're a little dry, they're kind of imbalanced, those people are going to add in the stress serum. And last but not least, those dealing with more textural scarring, maybe some light indentation, some red, some purple kind of breakout scars, they're going to go after the vitamin C plus collagen.
That's the one that really addresses your collagen, and those people, they can't believe the difference. And a little tip, the pore serum, if you have like regions where really, really bad pores and blackheads, take a little extra and spot treat those large pores with that pore serum. You put it all over to prevent and treat all your breakouts, because what does it do? Targets your blocked pores 7 different ways, treats, prevents, and gets your acne look better. But sometimes people just might have some T-zone blackheads here. Spot treat with it, okay? I put a little extra here, but acne all over after the peel.
Okay, and the next step in keeping balance in your skin is moisturizer. So Dr. Rose, 2 oil-free moisturizers that we can layer over your serum. So how do I know which to use? What do you think?
It's the key word that Courtney just said is oil-free, okay? That's the most important thing I want you to learn. If you have acne, you need oil-free moisturizers. I'll tell you why. And both those products are oil-free. Those are the 2 best ones in our line for acne. If we already talked about blocked pores being the enemy, any external source of oil can add to that blockage. It makes no sense. And we have created oil-free products that won't do that and offer you great hydration without the oil, right? People are using shea butter on their skin. They're using coconut oil on their skin, cocoa butter. Look at the label. Oil is not good for you. These are two products that are both oil-free. This is Moisture Cushion. This is, if you like a moisturizer that's a little bit lighter, a little like a moisturizing gel that just smooths on the skin, that makeup goes on beautifully. If you're not too dry, this is your choice, okay? Here's what's beautiful about it. It uses an ingredient called hyaluronic acid. You may have heard this. What's amazing is that is an ingredient that is basically the sister to collagen. They live in the skin together, their fibers together. But you get extra in this product, and it holds 1,000 times its weight in water in your skin, internally hydrates your skin, gives your skin a beautiful radiance, gets back that balance, soothes, and it's oil-free. Okay? Love that product. And then the other one, Courtney? This is the other one. Now, this is a product that's a little bit heavier, okay? This is the one, if you have a little bit more redness, if you have a little bit more dryness, go with this guy. The texture, she's showing you beautifully. It's a little bit heavier, and it's really good for anyone who's got a little bit more of a problem with dryness, okay? These will hydrate your skin. Just, again, what we're teaching you is how to approach your skin by your skin type, your specific skin issues that you need to target in your type of acne, and you now understand that. And now we're up to the hydrating step, which is moisturizer that's always oil-free. Either of those will be fantastic for you and will make your skin get back in balance, hydrated, and even help your acne look better, because it will not aggravate by plugging up your pores.
Awesome. And then after moisturizer, just to touch briefly about your sulfur mask, your clarifying mask, that can also just be used as a spot treatment.
Yeah. So Courtney loves this product. Okay. This is a product that is a spot treatment. Now, here's the thing, please. One of the big mistakes people make with acne is they get a little bump, little problem here, a little problem there. They treat it with products. Spot treatment of acne is not good, because you have to decongest your pores all over your face, and you don't know where your next pimple's coming from. You got to get ahead of it. But if you want something for a little bit of a pimple here and there at bedtime, this is a product that has sulfur in it. You put it on like a little dot over the pimple, and it brings it down overnight while you sleep, okay? And it's going to help flatten that breakout. Really great. And it uses sulfur. This is a natural ingredient that, I'll talk to you about the science for a sec. Do you remember in high school this thing called osmosis? That's how this works. It actually, put it on the skin, and through osmosis, it draws out all of that swelling and all of that fluid that builds up that makes that pimple bumpy. So that's what it does. It draws it out, and it does it in a way that's super gentle on the skin. And this is the spot treatment. A tip, Courtney, do you ever use it as a little primer for your makeup?
Oh, totally. If I'm feeling really oily, especially over the summer, if it's really humid and I just feel like I'm shiny a lot, I put the teensy bit just through my T-zone under my makeup, and that mattifies during the day.
It's great. It really does. It's a great little tip for oil control. Just make just a little dusting, just to see a little beige color of the product itself, not too much, will really help your skin not get oily and shiny, especially in the T-zone.
Yeah, if you just wipe it out, it almost goes clear, and you don't have to worry about looking chalky or anything. It flushes right in to make your pores look smaller during the day. Okay, last but not least, let's talk about SPF. If we're using all these active ingredients, what do you think we should do for SPF?
I got to tell you, you got to love your sunscreen. And you know, I'm a dermatologist, right? I was a skin cancer researcher, and I published papers. I've written books. I'm quoted all the time for advice on skincare. And as a scientist and as a clinical dermatologist, sunscreen, I don't need to lecture you, is so important. Here's the thing. I've learned, if you don't love your sunscreen, you're not going to use it. This is a sunscreen. They're called Dark Spot Defense. That is wonderful. It gives your skin a dewy look. It gives your skin a hydrated look. It gives you even more glow. You won't even know it's a sunscreen. And it's a great way to prevent and protect your skin. Remember, sun is going to aggravate the brown. Believe me, it will, if that's your problem. Sun's going to aggravate the redness. There's no issue. You don't want to get a lot of sun. This is a sunscreen that you can top off everything. You can use it before you put on your makeup. It is a great sunscreen. And here's one more thing, and I'm talking to you from the bottom of my heart now. There is a published paper by the Food and Drug Administration that says chemical sunscreens have been absorbed into the bloodstream. Very scary. I have never liked the chemical sunscreens. I've only used what's called the physical block, and that's in this product. Does not get into the bloodstream. There's no chance of that. The FDA has said we got to do more testing to prove it's safe. I say, why take a chance? Well, they're testing safety of the chemical sunscreens. Let's use zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, the two sunscreen ingredients in here. Super effective, gentle, powerful, won't clog your pores, and has no chance of having those other scary issues that exist now. And I'm watching it for you, and I'll get back to you as we have more news on it.
Okay, we're going to do a quick recap, but I just want to remind everyone tonight at 5 o'clock, Dr. Gross is doing another webinar with Renee, and they're going to be talking about dark spots, fine wrinkles, and eye area. So tune into that at 5 o'clock.
Okay. Let's go. I'm seeing questions. People are asking about order. They want to know, when do I use the peel versus the pore serum? Let's recap. Let's go through the top line stuff. Our class, we're going to review. I think you get it. Okay. Listen to your skin problem, know your skin type, listen to what we're about to tell you, select your products. Let's do it.
Okay, so top line cleansers.
Right.
What's the one important thing to remember when choosing a cleanser?
If you like a creamy cleanser, you can use the one in the white bottle. That's if your skin is dry, if your skin shows signs of redness and sensitivity. Otherwise, Pore Perfecting Cleanser. One pump, it's foamy. This is soap-free. These products are phthalate-free. They're not going to have any of those impurities that we know. They're clean, and I got to tell you, they also work as toners. You don't need an extra toner. You don't want to overstrip. It keeps your skin in balance. It decongests your pores gently. It's all about your skin type. Just pick the one that's for you. Number one.
And then our Pro Steamer.
Right. The magic unit. Courtney is an esthetician, and she said to me, we got to create something so that people can do this at home. This is something, one treatment is 9 minutes. It shuts off by itself. It's a professional unit. The pressure that the steam comes out, the temperature the steam comes out, you can put your face close to it and really get into those pores. It will not overheat your skin. It won't break blood vessels. Then you can stand back and let it caress and open and melt and liquefy all those blocked oil glands. It's going to help clear your pores, and that's the enemy to all forms of acne. I think you get this. Your oils don't flow. It's too heavy for its own good in all forms of acne. Steaming, facials, you can do at home.
And about the steamer and the LED, patients have been calling like, oh my God, I can't get in. What should I be doing? These Pro devices are the way you can do what we do in the office at home. What do we need?
So this is the one this is our incredible LED device. Courtney is the master of LED in the practice. Okay. I have an acne patient. I look at them. I say, okay, here's what we're going to do. I give them the prescriptions. I talk about the products. I teach them. What I just taught you is exactly what I do in the exam room with my patients, right? We teach people, here's your problem. We look in the mirror together. You just saw that. We just accomplished that in this masterclass. LED, I send down to her, down the hall. It's a way to help build collagen so that it's going to help with the look of scars. It's going to help the redness go down so the bumps come down. It's going to help the acne that causes bacteria, the bacteria that causes acne, and it's a bad one. It's going to kill it with the blue light. Then it helps fine lines and wrinkles if that's your concern. You can use this. It takes 3 minutes. You got to use it every day, folks, because your skin gets used to it. You'll see results. It takes in about 2 weeks, you will definitely see results. It gets better and better. It's rechargeable. One charge lasts 10 treatments. It comes with the cable. You don't have to worry about your eye issue here. It's safe for the eyes. It doesn't cause any downtime. It keeps your skin in balance. Your skin is not red afterwards. And you put this on first after washing your face, okay? Because it's a light that needs to penetrate your skin in anything, even a liquid like the alpha beta peel, which comes next. That's not done before, it's done after. LED first.
Yeah, always on clean, dry skin. Next step is your peel. So you're in charge. You know how sensitive you are, how reactive you are, and start with what's best for you to treat your issues.
Tell them, Courtney, go for it. How do you talk to your people? What's your skin
exactly.
type?
I mean, if you are worried about a little bit of redness, or if you're more dry and you tend to be more reactive, start with the blue one. If you're dealing with really oily skin, enlarged pores, active breakouts, you're going to go for the extra strength. And if you're somewhere combo in the middle, meaning more of your enlarged pores are towards the center, sometimes you're a little oily in the T-zone, but you can also deal with some dryness, you're going to go right to the middle, the universal strength.
Right. 2 steps. Just follow instructions on the box. We showed you how to use it. It's a blend of alpha and beta hydroxy acids that decongest your pores, lifts off the dead, dull skin, clears out the pores. All that dull, dead skin is congesting your pores. Peels are the #1 treatment. I send them to Courtney. We do peels, then we do LED. We do that combination. You're doing this at home. 2 steps is the key. It's designed for your skin type. This is the most important thing if you have acne, because this is the #1 way doctors have done it. Dermatologists in particular, who are the experts in skincare, know that acids are fantastic. You just have to know how to use them and create products for the client like you to make them a gentle treatment, but super effective. The 2 steps, follow instructions, magnificent results.
Okay, and again, gold standard for unblocking your pores is peel plus pore serum. What's your one takeaway?
7 reasons.
7.
Because there's 7 reasons, okay? It's not just about one. Your oil, if you have breakouts, your oils are too heavy for their own good. They get sludgy, they get thick, they get viscous is the word that you can, I've actually written about this. It's called viscosity. This is how you help your pores stop, you get them from being blocked in the first place. 7 different reasons, at least 7 different ingredients to stop that from happening. This is the powerful approach that you saw those slides. It doesn't matter if you're T-zone, hormonal, combination, adult. This is even acne rosacea. Beautiful results. Peel, pore serum. Then what if you have a specific additional problem? Let's pick them. Go for it.
Okay, we're talking pigmentation due to breakouts. We're picking our Ipl Serum. We're talking redness, irritation, or dryness. Our stress serum, and more of those red indented scarring. Some of that textural scarring, you're going to go for the vitamin C plus collagen.
And just spot treatment, okay? If you have the indented scar, the guy in her hand, the orange bottle, vitamin C delivered to scars helps build back the collagen that's been destroyed by your acne. You had severe acne if you were scarring, you know that. I'm sorry, but I can tell you, here's the treatment. An incredible difference. You can use that. Redness, we have that the royal blue bottle of niacinamide and superfoods packed in these beads that go into the skin, get absorbed and penetrate, soothe the skin like nothing else, and it will help all your redness. And then if you have extra pores, you can spot treat the pore serum, and of course, whatever else you might need, we can just use a little bit more on the spots with sulfur. Okay, go ahead. I don't want to interrupt you. Sorry.
No worries. No, I just want to make sure we discuss this quickly before we wrap up, and then I'm just going to give them the code one more time.
Okay, fine. Yeah, oil-free moisturizer. I teach this, and this is something, again, I've written about as a skincare expert. I bet, people ask me as an authority figure, what's your most important point about moisturizers for acne? Oil-free. We've got 2 of them. The lighter one, and Moisture Cushion, the heavier one, the white guy. They're great, and they will hydrate, keep your skin in balance, and not aggravate your breakouts.
Something I've really noticed over the years with helping patients with their acne is with clear skin comes confidence. And I think all of these products can really help people achieve that. And again, we do know it's Sephora VIB time, so you can use that if you want to purchase the products, or you're going to get a code SELFCARE15 to use on the DG Skincare website. Awesome.
Really great.
Thank you so much. I hope that was helpful. And again, this is all going to be sent to you recorded, and it'll be on the YouTube channel as well.
Great. And ask away. We'll continue to answer your questions. Look out. We have lots of master classes. Just stay in touch. We're on Instagram. You can follow us. We will talk to you more about stuff. I'll answer your questions on Instagram. And we're here to help you and teach you. And we got some answers to make you look better too. It's about the science, and that's the results we get.
Awesome.